Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. I am here today with a second layout from the pinwheels and the little circle flowers that we did in previous videos. I just had a bunch of extras laying around and thought, you know what, why not just do another layout? So I picked this sketch since it had circles. This is from the Scrap a Sketch Facebook group. I think Lisa Sikorsky is her name that does the sketches. She provides them free of charge, and you get to upload your inspiration and see what everyone else has been doing. This is sketch number 28. So let's just get to it. It shows mixed media on here. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera. But so I'm going to actually do a little mixed media. I'm going to use, I want to delay this so that y'all can just kind of see it the whole time it's just there. I was able to pull out a few things also from swaps. I've mentioned before that I do a lot of different swaps, and I've been on Ginger's Corner Facebook group and do swaps. I'll link it below. I received this in a swap, and this is from Michelle McCants, and it's beautiful. She's used little thread and all kinds of stuff to layer it up in a doily. So I'm using these die cuts again that I showed before from a metal die that I got on Amazon. And then, of course, I just have the pinwheels that I made, and I'm going to use some of those up. Okay, so let me scoot some stuff over so I can have my mat to work on here. These are pictures of me and my husband at the tulip fields this year that we have locally. And hopefully y'all are enjoying these layout videos. I try to pull it together and think ahead of time just because of how I scrap. Like, it's not really conductive to filming because I'm just a fly by the seat of my pants type scrapper. So I just kind of pick and choose and grab and add and take away and all that stuff for a layout to come together. So instead of it taking 2 hours for a layout, you know, I'm trying to keep it a lot shorter. So I'm just putting a little bit of ink out on my my mat, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water, use some packaging, and just kind of dab it down. And I want to try to keep it like in the center so that like a lot of this will be covered up, but I want it to show out a little bit, but I don't want to go all the way out to the edges. And I do not consider myself a mixed media artist at all. I love the look of it, but I'm not very good at it. But you know what they say, practice makes better. So I hope to get better over time at doing it. Okay. And I'm going to clean this off. And I'm going to roll my paper towels over it a little bit just to pull it off and dry it up a little bit, because I'm just using regular white textured cardstock from Walmart. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide. I was using Salvage Patina. Okay, and add a little bit of water. And I don't think I'm going to add as much of this one since it is a lot darker. I just want it a little bit here and there to like show up. And then I can always add a little bit more if I need to. Once I get all my pieces down. Okay, that looks good to me. And I want to add some pink just because my embellishments have just like the slightest little bit of pink in some of these flowers. Like it has a little line. And some of the pinwheels have some pink in them. So I thought I would just take this, the picked raspberry, and just do a little bit of splattering with it and make, you know, the little, just little drops. So I'm just going to do that with a paintbrush. I'm going to add some water and then just dip my paintbrush and just splatter it down a little bit. Get a few bigger drops on there. Instead of tapping it, you just kind of eat it onto the page. Okay. And let me spray out my paintbrush just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to clean this up. So I'm not spreading it on everything else. Usually my arm. And then I'm just going to roll this to take some of the pink off and just kind of dry out the page so that I can get to work on it. Okay, so here's the sketch. I'm sorry if I'm getting out of frame, y'all. I can't see my camera very well. I already added tape on. This is just double stick tape. I'm going to put it on my background. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of center it up on here. And it's looking so pretty. Okay. Trying to look and make sure I'm still somewhat in frame. Okay. So then I'm going to just build up my center clusters. I do want to use these again, even though they're not going to show up like boom, because I have them done in white. But I think it just gives a little bit of that extra something, you know. You'll still see it and it'll peek out. It'll give it a little bit of dimension, and I like it. Like I said before, that's really all that matters because it's my books. And you should just love what you create, right? If you like it, then that's all that matters. If it makes your heart happy. Okay, I'm just going to kind of put these on because with this sketch, it has just circles down the center and some flowers. So I'm going to kind of just put these on here. I'm glad to have this fine tip for stuff like this because otherwise it would be a mess. This is the Barely Art glue someone recommended to me, and I'm glad that I got it But now the price has went like ridiculous on Amazon, and I was actually able to buy a refill bottle of it without the tip, cheaper than what I could buy the small bottle with the tip. So I thought that was crazy. But let's see here. I hope y'all are enjoying my videos. Please let me know if you have any suggestions of things you would like to see me make or do, embellishments from scraps. What kind of things do y'all like to make out of y'all scraps? Okay, let's see here. I'm going to kind of just lay all these down before I glue them, and when I glue them, I think I'm going to use tacky glue. Let me use my fine tip for this one. This is just a circle that was cut out of a metal die that I have. My cat is over here snoring. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's a big old fat baby, and Whiskers is his name, and he weighs almost 25 pounds. And he's just a big lap cat. And then I have Simba. He is 18 pounds, and he's a big baby too. But pretty much he could take you or leave you. Like, on the days he wants affection, he wants it all. So, yeah. I'm one of those crazy cat ladies. Let's see. Those are the two same, and I don't want to do that together. Let's see, I have this one. And I still need to add in the pinwheels, so maybe one here. I have this big one that can go in the middle. I love these pinwheels, y'all, and like being able to use it up. I'm going to smush this one down a little bit more to make it flatter. I don't know. I kind of like that pretty good. Let's see. And maybe tuck my picture under here, and then, well, it shows one up here and one down, but I'm going to do them opposite because it's just for inspiration after all. Trying to move them so I can still see a little bit of my die cut, just a little bit. I think I like that for the most part. Maybe move some of this down just a little bit to help spread it out. I like it in general. Okay, so I'm going to get my tacky glue and glue this big stuff down. Oops, I might want to like put my pictures down. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, let me put pictures down first. And I know some people like to like really tape, but this is pretty good tape and it holds pretty well, but I don't worry so much about it because, I mean, it's taped down good enough, and once it gets in an album and my page protectors, it's fine. It's not going anywhere. I notice I have been scrapping for 27 years, and when I go back through my old albums, the one thing that I do find is usually the tape runner. If I use like the little tape runners, those are the ones that is coming apart. Like the stuff has fallen off because it like got yellowed. And so, put the button going that way. I would rather use liquid glue or some kind of heavy duty double stick tape so that I know that it's going to hold up and all my embellishments ain't going to be laying at the bottom of the page protector. Okay, let's see here. I'll glue this one down. And this glue holds really good. Sometimes you just have to hold it though for a second to get it to work. I want to actually put that on foam tape and pop it up a little bit more. Even though it is already foam taped. Michelle did a great job on this and I love it. My goal is to use up more of my swap stuff so that I can swap more. Okay, so there's that. I have a few little extra buttons that was laying over here that I didn't use, and I thought maybe I would just randomly put them on my page just to get them used up. It's always awesome to use up your stash. I absolutely love buttons. And I used to use them all the time and I kind of got away from it. I actually used up most of my stash. So I'm trying to work them back in again. Okay, so now for a title, I have this sticker pack. Sorry if there's a glare. I'm pretty sure that this was a Vicky Bouton sticker pack. Well, this needs a little bit more glue. Well, it might stay now. I like to give them a few minutes to kind of dry up after using the tacky glue and then go back and smash them down again, because it's like it helps grip it. Like whenever it starts drying, it makes it even more tacky, so it'll actually get a better thing if you go back after you give it a few minutes and smash them down. Makes it more permanent. I think I want to do this because I was laughing. He was making me laugh in the pictures. And I don't know why, but I really don't like having pictures of myself. But I tend to find that I like the ones I actually like of myself are generally when I'm actually laughing in them. And I guess it's just because it's less posed and more natural looking. Those candid shots are the best. Okay, and I always put glue on these. It's like the Vicky Bouton puffy stickers, but I found that they do not stick, so I always try to add glue to them, even though it makes it a little bit messy. My cat is ridiculous over here. He is like really snoring. He needs a CPAP machine or something. Okay. I was trying to think of what else. Do I want to add in some hearts? I think I will. I think I'll add in a few of these little hearts. Since I added the black title and I don't really have black on there, that way it'll just kind of tie it all together. I'll add another one up here. I have some gold hearts. Let me see the other page. Oh, I have one more good. I don't know why, but my brain likes the threes, like the rule of threes. I was always taught that growing up in art class, and I guess it kind of stuck with me because I always work in threes, and I feel like my brain likes it better. I don't know if that's scientific, but it is for me. Okay. I don't know if I want to use any of the other sayings or not. Magical, funny, fun, this life, awesome. I could put like loving this. Well, that one says so happy there. I kind of want to bring one more thing. Let me puff up my flowers too. I've had so much fun using up these embellishments I've been showing you how to make. I don't think I want anything else. Maybe I do. I don't know. Do I? I think I'm going to put love in this. Right here, just to kind of finish it off. Okay, I think I am happy with that, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I would also appreciate a like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I'm still doing my 100 subscriber giveaway. You have one more day to enter for that, and I will be drawing tomorrow afternoon, probably around 5 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you, and I will link that video in the description. So see y'all later. Bye.